this whole Samuel Eyre Park situation?
Well, just to be clear, we do support the Samuel Eyre Park as a designated place for the homeless. They were told that they could be, that's their safe place. We have high engagement in that park with the homeless. A lot of the homeless there are cleaning up their own trash. They're going into other trash or areas and cleaning up trash as well. So we kind of have the support for the Samuel Ayers Park.
So I guess were you guys concerned when the city council decided to kind of end it as that official designated zone? Or?
Yeah, we were concerned. With the lack of planning that went into going out offering services before just here 30 days and it's time to go. So
right, and I kind of heard a little bit from the continuum of care, but it sounds like the process of trying to get people services in just that kind of month time span wasn't super successful. Or
no, Tehama County has a shortage of low-income housing, and that also contributes to the fact of the homeless. Every time that we engage, there's more homeless that come out. Since May 1st of last year, PATH has successfully housed 144 households. But during that time, you place people, other people come out to homelessness, and there's no new construction going. So there is 2 projects in the work that hopefully will bring more units to Red Bluff.
And now I understand you said earlier that you guys do have currently empty beds. Do you think that's a sign that people aren't willing to take services, or is it just part of that process that it takes a while to get people to accept them?
It is a process. You don't just go out and say, hey, come have a bed. You have to engage, you have to build rapport, you have to get trust, and that gets them in.
Can you kind of go more into that? Why is it so difficult sometimes to get people? I think from the outside perspective, it's hard to understand why would these people not want help. But you speak to
a lot of it is mental health issues, drug and alcohol issues, following rules. It all contributes to people wanting to come in.
And so with Samuel Eyre, Dog Island kind of closing as that officially designated spot, I mean, how does that change how you guys kind of work in the community? Are you having to go to different spots? Is it harder to find people kind of this last week?
It is. When they get run out from areas that we know that they're at, then they disappear, and who knows where they end up. So then it's kind of like a chasing game, finding them where they're at now and trying to re-engage.
And as I want to ask, this is something I really wanted to ask kind of this whole last month is, with all the rhetoric, as someone who works with these people, do you feel the people in the homeless population of Tehama County are coming in from outside of the county, or are these people from this area?
There's some that do come from out of area. Big percentage are Tehama County residents. Last residence was Tehama County. So, you do hear people coming in. You hear the stories that people are being bussed in from other areas. Not true. Do people straggle into Tehama County? Absolutely, just like anywhere.
And, how has the situation been? Do you guys have the resources you need to support the people you do have there, or how has that situation been?
Yes, we have a good partnership with the county and the city, so we do have resources. We're expanding our services.
And so, I guess, does this whole kind of situation with the official designated spot ending, does this kind of set you guys back? Does this kind of slow down what you guys have been doing?
It slows us down as far as having to figure out where they're all being displaced to, going out, trying to find them, and re-engage again.
And so tell me kind of, helicopter pass, but once it's done, can you talk me through, what is behind this new kind of transparency push that you guys have? I know there's kind of weekly messages and things like that on Facebook. So what's behind that?
So PATH recognized that we're not engaging with the community like we should have been. So we're going to start being more open in explaining what services and resources that we do have to make the public aware. PATH is not the solution to homelessness. PATH is a part of the puzzle, and we need the community to step in and help as well.
And talk me through it. What are the other missing pieces? I know you said housing and things like that. Are there other things that Tehama County needs that would help in this kind of constant kind of cycle?
So Tehama County right now is, City of Red Bluff. In the city of Red Bluff, there is a group that are trying to come up with a teen center. And when you really look at it, if you can beat the cycle with starting at the homeless youth, those are the ones that typically grow into the homeless adults. There's a percentage that get themselves out of being a homeless youth, but it's few and far between when it's a generational issue.
And then I know kind of this last month, and even before that, there has been a lot of dialogue, and it seems there's a lot of thought among people here in the community that if they're just hostile and if they just essentially drive these people out, that will solve the problem in that way. And in your experience, does that work?
That doesn't solve it. Solving it is engaging and offering services. And again, you have a criminal element, and then you have a homeless element. Sometimes they coexist, but not all homeless are criminals, and not all criminals are homeless.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, what would you like to see from the city? Do you think there's more the city and the county needs to do, kind of now that they have ended this officially designated spot, or what do you think are next steps for the community?
So the city's been engaging with us as far as going to Forward Park, and we've been going out there offering services and trying to let people know that they are coming here next and we need to do something. So that's what we ask for, is the pre-engagement opportunity. The city's been a really good partner with us. So
yeah, and then
if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah, and then I think kind of the last question I had is just from your guys' understanding, where did the people in Dog Island and Sandy Liar go? Did they just move over to the federal land, or did they move to Forward Park, or are they just kind of spread out?
They spread out. They just, some did move over to Dog Island area, some went to Forward Park, someone who knows where.
Okay. Is there anything else you feel important to mention, or anything else you wanted to say here?
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.